为主，你等下再看情况。
Ceremony will start in 5 minutes. May I please ask everyone to be seated? For ceremony to run smoothly, please turn off your cell phone or set it to vibrate. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
如果要合照，
合照我来啊。
哦，合照
有我啊，我会站上面。哦，我现在是踩地叉。
你会站哪里？哦，所以我要拍他们。
就是拍半身就好。你拍全身我回去。
主要讲的人应该。
就他们颁奖的搬东西的时候半身。
那你这个要搬。这样
半身哦。可以记一点。这样。这里拍 focus 主题，因为下半身就是大概这样。
他怎么变这样？你刚刚开地叉。
我刚刚有开地叉。
他怎么开？
这后面这个。
他为什么录音他就自己出来？
按住，然后拨这个拨杆。会被掏。
对的话，我给按嘛。
如果你不要对的时候，你要把它按死。所以现在是第三步。
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony will start in 5 minutes. And I please ask everyone to be seated. For the ceremony to run smoothly, please turn off your cell phone or set it to vibrate mode. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
希望这次是好的。
We are the hosts for the graduation ceremony today. I am Brittany Eugene.
I'm Michelle, students of ISU University.
We will now begin the graduation procession. Let us give them a warm welcome as they walk in. and gentlemen, honorable faculty, proud parents, friends, and most importantly, our graduates. Today is a moment of celebration, reflection, and new beginnings. It is also a day that brings together people from all over the world, highlighting the spirit of global friendship and collaboration. Before we proceed with today's ceremony, I am honored to introduce the distinguished guests who have joined us for this special occasion.
President of ISU University, Dr. Yuan Guanggu.
Deputy Director General of the Department of Latin America and Caribbean Affairs of MUFA, Taiwan,
Mr. Cao Ruilu.
Her Excellency the Ambassador of Belize, Catherine Vanessa Men, His Excellency Ambassador of St. Lucia, Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, Dr. Robert Kennedy Lewis, and his wife, Mrs. Brenda Fannis Lewis, and Executive Assistant to the Ambassador,
Miss Adriana.
Executive Secretary of the Belize Embassy, Ms. Ivy Liu,
Dean of the Faculty of Medicine of ISU University, Dr. Junong Lin. Chairperson of the School of Medicine for International Students of ISU University, Dr. Yongjie Yan. Associate Chairperson of the School of Medicine for International Students of ISU University, Dr. Ziqing Song. We'd like to invite the President of ISU University, Dr. Yuan Guanggu, to give the commencement ceremony opening remarks.
Honorable Deputy Director General Mr. Liu, and also Her Excellency from the Belize Embassy, Catherine Megan, and also His Excellency Dr. Robert from the Embassy of which country? You know, I'm just kind of too nervous. Yeah. Okay. From St. Lucia. Okay. And the very proud parents, all from Belize and St. Lucia. And even the most important, the main roles of today's commencement ceremony, the graduates of 2026 International Medical Program. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to, on behalf of the ISU University, to offer my greatest congratulations to all of you. Especially, I would like to congratulate all of the parents, family, and friends. You have traveled all the way from Central and Caribbean areas to Taiwan. I think this is a very long journey. You know, believe it or not, I've been to your area several times, so I know how long it takes from Taiwan to your areas. But no matter the distance, did not separate Taiwan and your countries. So I think in the very, very far away, you look from your countries. Taiwan, although it's a very small island countries, but it is very strong. I think I have to offer you very important information. This year's the stock market, you know, Taiwan, the whole video has been ranked number 5 in the world, which is even bigger than many of the superpowers in Europe and even China. So just imagine that we have the incredible economic power. And even we have very strong basis and talents for the technologies, especially artificial intelligence and semicomputers. This year's, I think this is the last page of the commencement ceremony at I-Shou Dashi for the international medical program students. However, I would like to provide some of my remark. At first, you know, I really, really admired all of you 4 years ago. You decided to make this very long and difficult journey from your country, especially this year from Belize and from St. Lucia. You know, Murphy's Law. Okay, yeah. When you make this decision to come to Taiwan, especially come to I-Shou University for the medical training program, I think at the time you were very brave and very determined, because you know this is a very long journey to be trained to be a medical doctor. My daughter herself is also a medical doctor, but before she registered in the medical program, I warned her will be very long and very difficult, especially for the local Taiwanese students. She also took the post-baccalaureate medical program in Kaohsiung 医学大学, the Kaohsiung Medical University. But luckily, she passed all the tests. She passed all the necessary examination. She passed all the qualification that she would be requested. Now she become a very happy medical doctor in Kaohsiung. I hope you just look like my daughter or my son, although I don't have son. But you know, I believe that in your future you will also become a very happy doctor. But not only happy, you have to remember why you devoted yourself to study in medical science. You have to keep this initial motivation in mind forever. To be a doctor, especially medical doctor, I think it's very different from any kinds of the professional doctor like me. I'm the doctor in engineering. However, your subject is the human beings. You have to treat them like a real person, real man, real woman. You have to look at them just as your parents or your brother or your sister or even your close friends. So each patient should be your close partner for your career. Then if you have any difficulty or problem to solve their disease or illness, please come back to Taiwan, come back to your faculty members here. I think they will show you everything. they will solve all the problem for you. So, class of the 2026 of the International Medical Program, I'm so proud of you. And even the university, after you graduate, will become your alma mater. We are also proud of you. At this very important occasion and moment, I would also like to share a very important and very good news. First, we have to thank the Ministry of the Foreign Affairs, especially from Mr. Lu, and because not only the ministers, but also the Director General of the different departments at MOFA, they strongly urge义守大学 to restart the international medical program starting from 2026. I think义守University will also be very brave to take this responsibility and the mission to train all the talents from our diplomatic countries. And we hope with this kind of the cooperation, then we can transfer all the advancement and all the advantage and even all the technologies and needed in the medical service in your district. So that's the reason why I share this very good news here, because I also want you to become our ambassador with our portfolio. After you return to your mother countries, you also have to bring back this good news to your younger, maybe friends or sister or brothers, to encourage them to sign in this program. And very soon, if they are qualified and selected, they will be here too in September of this year. So we look forward these programs will be also very successful starting from 2026. Last but not least, I would also like to offer my personal present to all of you. When you graduate, then you become alumni of I-Shou University. And I-Shou University will also become your alma mater. Do you know what is alma mater? That's the university that you graduate from. So you have to always remember your alma mater is in Taiwan, and it is I-Shou University. And at this moment, maybe you are so proud of being the students at I-Shou University. But I look forward, maybe 10 or 20 years, you become a very success model. Then I-Shou University, your alma mater, will be very, very proud of you. So I hope that in your medical career, I hope that you become a rising star. You become a very qualified and very potential medical doctors for all the peoples. They need your service. So ladies and gentlemen, I would also like to congratulate all the proud parents. From now on, your kids will really make your family proud and happy. So thank you so much for coming all the way to join in this small but cozy ceremony. Thank you. I wish you all well. Thank you.
We are deeply honored to have with us distinguished ambassadors from our diplomatic allies, whose presence adds great meaning to this special occasion. It is my privilege to invite to the stage Her Excellency, the Ambassador Catherine Vanessa Min of Belize, to share a few words with us.
Very much. Good morning. It is a rainy day in Kaohsiung, which I understand to be very rare this time of the year, but it's certainly given us some cool weather, and it's also made for a very pleasant and wonderful day to celebrate these graduates today. So there is so much to be said, but I think it simply we can simply start off by saying congratulations on this great achievement which each and every one of you have had today. And I get the privilege to be able to tell you about how excited and proud I am today. A little bit ahead of our dean, so we'll say, ladies before gents today, right, Dean? We are good friends, so I know I can be casual and add some fun to the conversation, and that's very Caribbean style, isn't it? As well. So again, it is quite an honor to be here, and I do want to recognize our esteemed representatives from I-Shou University. So starting off with our president, President Gu, thank you very much. Very happy to learn you're a fellow Rotarian as well. And as Rotarians, we get to communicate and see of the very amazing benefits and the essential parts of the medical service in our countries, right? And we as Rotarians as well get to be able to support you in various ways. So remember that as you go on your new journey or the next phase of your journey. And if I may, I will turn to you many times because I think it's always great to be able to speak to you in person. Secondly, like to give special recognition to Dean Lin as well. It's nice to see you again and lovely to see you for this very festive occasion, most certainly. And thirdly, I'd like to give special recognition to Chair Yen as well. And Gustavo, as I fondly call our Deputy Director General for Caribbean and Latin American Affairs of MOFA, very long name. I don't know if you've gotten an opportunity to meet him, students, graduates, but he's a very important part of, yes, you're shaking your head, but I will give you that recognition today. And he's a very important part of that continued conversation that we've been having, as was referenced, and the wonderful news that we got to hear from President Gu today as well. Some of you know how important that is already, if not all of you. And as parents and as members and as citizens of the world, as citizens of the Caribbean, we truly recognize how significant medical services in general are. And the fact that we have so many of our citizens going back home to be participating parts of that, right? And we know they're just starting on that practical journey, but nonetheless, they're getting that exposure and they're gonna get that experience that's gonna make them the type of doctors that we all will get to meet and that we will all get to love into the future as well, right? And so I think that's incredibly important, and and at least that's my thought on it, right? You all play a critical role in the future of the world and the survival of the world. Now, that's the macro, that's the extreme, but it is really the reality on the ground. As our wonderful president referenced, you are studying the human kind, and you are human beings, and their survival is affected by your support and assistance, right? So it's incredibly important to recognize that and to show you recognition and appreciation, and also to define that us as citizens of Belize and of St. Lucia and of Taiwan, again, are incredibly proud of what you've achieved and where you're going to go. And we look forward to these many stories of your experiences and your successes as well. I want to give a special acknowledgement. So we have 17 graduates with us today, correct? 8 from Belize. You may know, if you're a Belizean, you may know the Belize number. If you're a St. Lucian, you may know the St. Lucian number. So sharing the totals with you, and 9 from St. Lucia. We do have two other students that are following in your footsteps, correct, Ambassador? 1 from St. Lucia and more than one. 1 from Belize and several from St. Lucia. I'm sure he's going to add that to the mix when he speaks. And so it's wonderful to be able to see that continue, and then the fact that we're going to have a startup again means that the future is there and there is continuity in all of this. Taiwan plays a critical role in the medical world. And I think sometimes, at least this is my thought, right? We forget, especially in the West, how important and all the successes Taiwan has had in medical development. Additionally, we fully recognize and see that technology more and more is becoming a critical part of the medical field. And what do we think about when we think about modern technology? Taiwan, right? So I had the privilege and opportunity to also celebrate a graduation for your support teams into the future. So these are graduates in the medical field, but a little bit different. So they are one got a master's degree in medical administration, your support again. And then we also had 2 more Belizeans that graduated with a master's in pharmacy, again, your support, right? So Taiwan is not necessarily only helping in this area, but in others as well. So it's a full part of the medical ecosystem. And we fully recognize that there are degrees that are speaking to simply medical technology, right? What does that mean? What does that mean for advancements? There is so much to come, and again, we are incredibly appreciative of the support that Taiwan has given to us. And now with that macro picture and concept completed, I really want to speak to you all in particular, and if you don't mind, I will move this way to be able to speak to you. I've gotten the information and the opportunity to understand that Mr. Aragon is also going to be speaking on this stage today. So wonderful recognition. We got a lovely message that spoke to your humility, your kindness, your compassion, your consistency, your goodwill from your administration and your fellow classmates. So congratulations to you, and I hope you feel very proud of yourself, and I hope you have very, very high hopes for the future as well, right? I also got the wonderful news to hear that UJ got the clerks, am I pronouncing this correctly? Best Clerk Award alongside 2 St. Lucians, and I'm sure Ambassador will reference that. And so congratulations, Jay. And your dad is certainly with you today, right? In spirit, in heart, and in that frame. Okay, wonderful as well. And again, I just want to share my wish for you. My wish for you is that you see this for what it truly is, which is an incredible success for all of you. That you dream big and you go off on this new phase, on this new journey with aspirations to be able to support yourselves together, because as a unit, you had a part in helping us have the continuity happen, right? So be proud of yourselves for that. I saw some smiling faces when President Gu mentioned it, so I know you recognize how significant that is. Additionally, I want to wish you all the best and tell you we are with you, and I feel very comfortable in saying this. Ambassador Lewis is shaking his head. We have very good working relationship, and we've been communicating on this topic quite consistently, hence the reason why we reference Gustavo as well, because he's aware of it, right? And you have our support. I know you're heading to your countries, or each of our countries have different roads and paths. Some might be a little smoother, some might be a little bit more bumpy. Some might be smoother from some of you, some might be a little more bumpy for others for various reasons, but don't give up. All right? What you're doing is very, very important to you, to your families, hence the reason they are here today, right? Even for those who couldn't make it, I am sure, and for your community and for your country. So thank you for your many years of hard work, dedication, late nights, etc., and also wishing you all the best for the future, because you all have most certainly a bright one, and I hope you continue to connect and tie that back to Taiwan. The one thing with Taiwan, because I'm a past graduate as well from Taiwan, they never forget you and they never give up on you, right? So please keep that in mind. What that means is that you have the continued support, I am sure, from the school, from your alumni, but also from the country as well, right? And I speak to that way in many cases. It could be a practical approach of technology and what's new, right? And how you can become the best potential doctor you can, and what tools can you use to be most efficient, right? Because we know time and efficiency, especially diagnostics, is critical in your field. So utilize those ties, and again, wishing you all the best, and I'm sure you all will be shining stars wherever you go. So thank you.
Thank you, Ambassador May. Please join me in inviting His Excellency, the Ambassador, Dr. Robert Kennedy Lewis of St. Lucia, to deliver a message to the graduates.
Good morning, everybody, and let me say thank you to the mistresses of ceremonies for the job they're doing. President Mike Go of I-Shou University, Dean Lin, Director of the program at the International School of Medicine for International Students, Dr. Ye, Professor San, or I should have read, sorry, Ambassador Main of Belize. I want to also recognize Deputy Director Ju Lu of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, parents, friends, graduates, those who are online in St. Lucia, in Belize, wherever you are, because I know it's online. We want to recognize you. And everybody, good morning again. I'll be very short. I just want to say that graduations are always auspicious occasions. And of course, you could imagine a medical school graduation is a very auspicious occasion. In times past, medicine, law would have always been, as they call it, the cream of what people want the children to do. Of course, there's so many more important, other important careers, but these two, medicine and law, had always been, especially for Caribbean people, what they did not have for themselves, and they wanted their children to experience. So we want to tell our graduates that we're very proud of you. And I have come here 4 times for graduation, and today is probably the happiest of the occasions for me, because last year I spent some time reminding MOFA and I-Shou that we would like the program of medicine here at I-Shou to continue, because St. Lucia is very clear about the importance of this program to our medical sector. And therefore, I want to congratulate the government and people of the Republic of China, Taiwan, and I-Shou Medical School for embracing the thought of recommencing the program. Yes. Let me just say to the students that I know that you are excited and you have every reason to be, and you should celebrate. You don't have to get drunk, but you should celebrate this achievement because it is a milestone achievement. And don't let anybody try to put any damper on your celebration. Go celebrate with yourself, celebrate with your family, celebrate with your friends. And I know I met a number of persons from Belize, parents and friends who have come out of Belize. We want to tell you that is such a commendable thing to do. But I have 8 St. Lucians also who are here, and I know most persons, and it's so exciting to see you some 10,000 miles away. So it's always good to have family with you. And therefore we want to say to the parents and the friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, all of them who have supported you, we're telling them thank you on your behalf, to tell them that it's a wonderful thing to keep supporting their loved ones in their educational journey. And the last thing for the students, please use that credential, serve with humility, meet people the way you find them, heal them, inspire them to become even better, because the talents and the gifts that you have been given is to serve humanity at its lowest point. Because when the spirit of humanity is down in sickness, it needs the doctor to help to revive that spirit. So I want to implore you to work towards not necessarily making all the money there is, but to make it sure that you are the best physician that someone can have at the bedside if and when we all fall ill. So I want to congratulate you again, and I want to wish you all the best as you make your way throughout your medical journey. Congratulations to I-Shou, congratulations parents, congratulations students. I thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Lewis. It is my privilege to invite to the stage Deputy Director General of the Department of Latin America and Caribbean Affairs of MOFA Taiwan,
Mr. Taura Ru,
to share a few words with us.
Good morning, everybody. It's my pleasure to, on behalf of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, to be here with you, the President of the I-Shou University Group, Director and Professors of the I-Shou University, Your Excellency, Dean and Ambassador Louis and Maiden, Your Excellency, Ambassador May, and of course our young friends, new doctors, and their families. Very good morning. Actually, I was so surprised to see when I came in, I saw so many families, parents from another side of the planet. I was so surprised. I know it must be a long trip, and I wish you can stay in Taiwan for some more days and to enjoy our not weather but good food, right? And I will say thank you. And I know today is a big day, not only for your friends and for our young friends, and also for the family of our friends. So I won't take a lot of time of your. Today is your days. I won't take your time, and actually I didn't prepare a speech. And so I will say congratulations and wish you have a bright future in your country. Thank you.
Graduation is not only a time for celebration, but also for reflection, moments to look back on challenges overcome, friendships formed, and lessons learned. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Raziel Vladimir Aragon, our speaker for the class of 2026, to share their thoughts, memories, and hopes for the future.
Wow, it's a pleasure to be here, guys, and a beautiful, beautiful morning here with all of you. So to start, let me go ahead by recognizing our prestigious guests that are here. First of all, I want to recognize Deputy Director General of the Department from Latin America and Caribbean Affairs of MOFA, Mr. Liu. Thank you for being here. I want to recognize Her Excellency, the Ambassador of Belize, Catherine Main. Thank you so much for being here. And also, the Executive Secretary of Belize, Ms. Lu. Nice to meet you. His Excellency, Ambassador of St. Lucia, Dr. Robert Lewis. It's nice to meet you as well. And his wife, Ms. Brenda Fannis Lewis. It's very lovely to have you here today. And we also want to recognize the Executive Assistant to St. Lucia, Ms. Shu. And now we go towards the school. I want to recognize the President of I-Shou University, Dr. Gu. Thank you for having us here. Dean of the College of Medicine, Dr. Lin. Chairperson of the School of Medicine for International Students, Dr. Yen. And Assistant Chairperson of the School of Medicine for International Students, Dr. Sun. With protocol being established, I now turn towards our beloved members, families, colleagues, and also my fellow graduates. Guys, the day is finally here. I also want to turn to the cameras and to our guests here, our proud family members, all our dear friends, and also those joining us from online all over the world, in all time zones. Good morning, good evening, good night. I don't know what time it is on your side, but for us, I want to say Daja Hao Zoan, which means good morning, everyone. So, my name is Raziel Aragon, and I am very, very pleased to be standing here representing these wonderful people, the university, to give a message to you guys, the family, to you guys, our humble representatives. Because I can tell you one thing, this journey was truly worth it. So, my message today is that this is not only a ceremony. This right here is a great honor, a great form of deep gratitude, because when we came here 4 years ago, we had no idea what we were getting ourselves into. It was something that we only dreamt of, something that we saw every day, working hard towards, praying hard towards, and yet we never envisioned what would happen until we reached here. And that's where we felt many times our insecurities. Many times we see that the goal could be unreachable. However, we're here today. We're all here today. Despite all the doubts, all the things that were going through our mind, We're here today because we've completed the journey. And let me tell you, that journey was not easy. It was not. But because of its difficulty, we still kept on going. We still kept on going. Nothing could have stopped us because we wanted to reach this goal. And when we first entered medical school, like I said, we arrived with hope, ambition. We arrived with a vision for the future that we wanted, but yet we didn't fully understand what was going on. We were like, is this path something that we just delve into? Well, in reality, it was a very demanding path. Very, very demanding. And when I mean demanding, medicine does not ask for intelligence. It does not. What it requires is discipline, discipline, discipline. And today, all 17 of us have completed this course with true discipline to make it here today. It also asks for a lot of resilience. A lot of time we may feel exhausted. We may feel discouraged. But you see, that's the thing. We need to face humility in the face. And in doing so, we learned many things, one of which was compassion as we stood along others that suffered. One is also looking at the discipline of waking up early every single day. And when I mean early, I don't mean the usual 8 o'clock for some people. No, some of us have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to make our way to the hospital for 6:30, maybe even 7. So our usual 8 o'clock, there's no 8 o'clock for us students most of the time, okay? The journey also tested our confidence, and I know that's something that we had a good fight with, confidence. But I think that's something that all medical students have to go through. It also tested our strength. And when I mean strength, I mean long nights of studying every single day. We cannot stop because this journey that we chose is a lifelong journey. It doesn't stop here. It does not. And we also battled many exams, exam after exam after exam. In the reality, exam was every 2 weeks. Okay? We also had to battle anxiousness within these moments, and we also had to fight our own quiet battles. Many at times things happen, we're far away from home, and we just have to understand that it's part of life, part of reality. So we get ourselves together, we get back on that course, and we go forward, no matter what the cause, because at the end of the day, we are here to bear and overcome. And that surely all of us did. We also had times where we felt overwhelmed. We also wondered whether we have enough to move forward. But we took the step, challenge by challenge, day by day, and then we grew. So we learned that strength is not the absence of fear, but actually the courage to move forward despite it. We go head on into the front lines. We learned that medicine is not only about mastering knowledge, but about understanding what it truly means to be human. And when I mean to be human, we learn to serve beyond what is given to us from every lecture. We learn to serve beyond every skill that we get, and we learn to serve beyond every clinical encounter that we get. Also, we look for something deeper being formed within us, something which only us medical students can understand because we work with people. And in doing so, we can see that they place their trust, their pain, and sometimes even their lives in our hands. Every lesson shaped us. And every patient that we saw taught us something. And that's how we became refined with these different obstacles that we faced. So to put into perspective, some of the most important things we learned never came from a textbook. They never did. Where they came from is learning how to remain calm when we were uncertain, learning how to deal with grief, learning how to speak with gentleness, and learning how to stand beside patients in their most vulnerable moments. And I believe all of us have felt that at some point in our lives. Just imagine one day in the emergency room, we see all that chaos. All of that we experience within maybe one day, maybe 1-2 hours. We also see that we became companions in the struggle. That's where we developed our teamwork. Because, of course, we shared our notes to see where we lacked within the knowledge. We encourage each other. And we also delivered the daily laughter, right, guys? And we also provided strength to those who really need it. We were each other's support buddy. And at the end of the day, we had to have a support system here. We're far away from home, you know? Now, many a times we were also stressed and uncertain. But out of that, we could see each other just rise. We see each other rise every morning, every day. And that just brightens our spirit more and more. And I know that brightens the spirit for our lecturers. I know that brightens the spirit for our families. But most importantly, in each one of us. So what I want to really put into perspective is this. It is through the initiative of such great people here today that I want to give thanks for their outreach program for all of us, because they provided not only a program, but a space to live, to grow, and to dream. So today I want to express our deepest gratitude to I-Shou University for shaping our lives. I also want to thank them for providing a very suitable leadership where they bring with us, or they give us, excellent professors, clinicians, mentors, and staff. And with that, I just want to say thank you guys for that. I want to now also thank Taiwan ICDF, because you guys opened the doors to change our lives. If it wasn't for Taiwan ICDF, we wouldn't even have this ceremony here today. They made it possible. So I want to encourage them to keep on pushing this opportunity to others too, being that it transformed us, and we know that your message, your belief in education, service, and in development of future professionals has allowed many people to pursue a calling. Now I want to turn to the general point of view, to Taiwan. Thank you so much, guys. You offered us something wholesome, something not many people can give us, a home. So I thank you with sincere thanks. And for many of us, although we came from different places, St. Lucia, Belize, we also had students from Honduras and from Marshall Islands. I also want to quote them out too. Taiwan became a country where we studied, being our second home. And it wasn't just our second home. It felt like a family, because they welcomed us. They challenged us. They gave us memories we will go back with that will be unforgettable. They gave us friendships that will last a lifetime. And they also gave us experiences we will hold close to our hearts. So with that, I say thank you so much, the beautiful island of Taiwan. Now I want to go to a more personal note. So now we go more deeper to our beloved mentors and colleagues. Thank you for teaching us. not only how to practice medicine, but also to know how to live it with integrity, discipline, and compassion. I also want to move now to a group of personal, powerful women who are always together with us. So first I want to name out Celine, and I also want to name out Abby. Thank you for your hard work. Right now, you don't see them around, but they're working behind the scenes so that all of this could happen. And they were behind us for the 4 years, making everything possible. But I can't say thank you without thanking one of the best person we've met so far in Taiwan, our program manager. She's right there. She is a true super mom. Because everything that we do, we have to go through her. And if she wasn't here, we wouldn't experience this lifetime of a journey. So thank you so much, Shirley. Now to families and friends, thank you is definitely not enough for you guys. Because, as I must stress, this is where we begin. And you were with us from even before the beginning. Your sacrifice, your prayers, your patience, your encouragement is what has us here today. And your unwavering love stood with us even through the difficult seasons that we had. So, you better believe it, that this moment is not only for us, but it's for you as well. Okay? Now, my fellow graduates, I turn towards you because we arrive at this moment not only carrying our degrees, but we carry now a charge, a responsibility. And that is, we must carry a purpose. We must carry the memory of every single patient we meet. We must also be reminded that medicine is something sacred and that we learn every single day. So, as we go, my advice, or what I want to share with you, even for myself, is as we go through this journey, remember, be the spark to heal. Be the spark to serve, to uplift, and to transform lives. Because as we go into the world, we won't only need our knowledge. What we need is a character. A character which we become a doctor who listens before, we speak. Who serve before we get any recognition. Who go out of their way to tell the patient that despite the struggles that they're going to go through, you're going to be there with them. So, what I must say is, we must become this person. We must become a physician who will bring hope into fear. A physician who meets suffering with dignity and compassion. A physician who never forgets to be behind every diagnosis that a person has. Because the chart is not just a chart, it's a story. The encounter that we see is an opportunity to become more better. And also, years from now, people will not remember you for the grades that we get in medical school. They will not remember your titles. What they will remember is how you made them feel. So as we go forth today, be that legacy. We celebrate not only because this is the culmination of our long journey, but because this is the beginning of our great calling. So today, let us honor our sacrifice, let us honor every patient, every lesson, and let us step forward as future physicians. Step forward with confidence. Step forward with a shaping mentality whereby we go and shine our light. So, dear class of 2026, We entered this journey with our dreams, but today we leave it with purpose. We have walked through many uncertainties and we have grown through many countless challenges. But today, we go with our hands held high, with our gongs, beautiful gongs, our beautiful minds, our beautiful spirits. We go with courage, because the many people that we go forth to serve, they're going to be waiting for you. And what they want is only your love. So at this moment, let's step forward. Let's step forward ready to heal, ready to inspire, and ready to touch lives in many ways. Because we are blessed people. And as blessed as we are, remember, our parents, our family, they were praying for us along this way. So, last quote, go be a hero, Doc. I want to say congratulations to everyone and thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Aragon. Years ago, the School of Medicine for International Students was launched for students from Taiwan diplomatic allies. Now, the 10th batch has completed their studies and is ready to return to their homeland to apply the knowledge they have acquired to help their people. Let us take a moment to view their video to share their joy.
We ask you leave for a word of courage, carrying not just your dreams, but all of ours too. One more chapter.
You build friendships, you curated memories. Your spouse joined the first, and slowly became a second home.
Even far from home, you still found time to celebrate, turning simple birthdays into moments you'll never forget.
Between the lectures, exams, and long nights, we found something new. Friendship, laughter, and moments that made these years unforgettable.
We are deeply grateful to Taiwan for allowing you to learn, grow, and become who you are today.
You made us proud in every step of this journey.
Congratulations. We will always be cheering you on.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Ceremony. Vladimir. Gracias. Share. Thank you, Taiwan. Thank you, MOFA. Thank you, ISU. Thank you, I-Shou University. Merci, Taiwan. Merci, MOFA. Merci, ISU. Merci, I-Shou University. Nous apprécions votre Cher. Merci. Thank you.
bachelor's degree. We would like to welcome the President of I-Shou University, Dr. Gu, the Dean of Medicine, Dr. Lin, and the Chairperson of the School of Medicine for International Students, Dr. Yan, come to the stage to present the degree.
I would like to present you with the candidates. Abigail Schnere Darboy.
3、2、1，开张哦，3、2、1，好。
Chloe Misha Jones. Joseph. Kalisha Kaylee Usher. Raziel, Vladimir,
the group photo. We would also like to invite our distinguished guest instructors and teachers to join the photo session.
So please feel free to help yourselves after the ceremony. We have come to the end of our ceremony and we would like to thank you all for coming.